Gunshots and the wild hollering of the bandits echoed throughout the gulch, the thunderous stampede of hooves not quite drowning out the screams and shouts of the terrified settlers. 12 families lived in Parsons Gulch, 47 people, along with chickens, hogs, dogs, cows, mules, and horses. There'd never been any trouble, until recently. 12-year-old Garret McCoy splashed through the shallow stream, dragging along 8-year-old Mary Jane Potts, an iron grip on her thin wrist, corn-yellow pigtails flapping in the breeze. It was like dragging along an anvil. Mary Jane fought him all the way. McCoy reckoned he couldn't blame her. After all, most folks in their right mind wouldn't run toward all the shooting and screaming, which is exactly what McCoy was doing. "I'm scared," Mary Jane shouted. "We've got to know what's happening," McCoy kept pulling, not willing to admit he was frightened too. They came round Bill Wilder's barn, squatting at the corner to peek round and watch the chaos unfolding along the dirt road which led into and out of the gulch. Houses and barns and sheds and chicken coops on either side. McCoy stared wide-eyed as 20 bandits rode through the gulch, blasting away with their 6 guns at anything that moved. Doris Manning, who did the sewing for so many folks, tried to dart into the imagined safety of her clapboard home. She made it up 3 of the 5 steps to her front porch when one of the bandits squeezed off a shot, and blood bloomed wet and red between her shoulder blades. She fell forward, then slipped back down the stairs. McCoy flinched at the sound of the gunshot. More people were killed, men and women indiscriminately. Jasper Jenkins, the old man who whittled down by the stream while fishing and smoking his pipe, was shot in the face. Paul Branson, father of 3, new to Parsons Gulch, chased his 3 children out of the way of the galloping horses, only to be ridden down himself and trampled bloody into the mud. Claude Irvin, the community blacksmith, came storming from his forge, rifle clutched in his meaty hands. But he never got off a shot. 3 bandits peppered him with multiple blasts, spinning the big man away. Old Lady Callahan, who was always so happy to babysit the young ones, tripped and went sprawling in the mud. As she tried to get up, a horse hoof caught her in the forehead. Her eyes rolled wide, and that was all she wrote. McCoy was terrified, but found he could not turn away from the carnage, his eyes wide with morbid fascination. A desperate bleating sound drew his attention. He turned and saw Mary Jane behind him, sitting on the ground, knees pulled up against her chest, eyes squeezed tightly shut, hands over her ears block out the horror. He opened his mouth to tell her, "What?"